Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This video is going to be a bit different. I am no longer doing Buckingham Palace because I'm bored of it and I don't want to do it anymore. I'm also sick. I've got hay fever, I think. So that's a struggle, which might make my voice sound different. So yeah, this is Buckingham Palace, and I'm not going to tell you what we're going to build yet, although it'll be in the title of this video and probably the thumbnail as well, but I'm going to have you guess what it looks like I'm going to be building. So yeah, it's another London landmark, which is very well known, and I don't think it's actually super close to Buckingham Palace in real life, but I decided to build it like nearby just so it'd be funny. I've got a plan of like building other famous landmarks, at least the exterior. So this is the second one. I was actually thinking I could build Sweeney Todd's house in not Sweeney Todd, more about Edward Scissorhands. Not the like weird castle place he lives in, if you've seen that film. I'm on about the house that he that Peg, the Avon representative, takes him to, like her house. I was gonna maybe build that, but I was like, maybe I could just build that in The Sims. I don't really need to build that in Minecraft. But yeah, this is me. I spent 1,000 years in the section of trying to find materials, because like the inventory, because I had no idea what to actually build this out of. I ended up finding a YouTube video of someone also building Buckingham Palace, which I'll link in the description. And I think he built it with, I think, a type of stripped oak, which is what I originally did. But then I didn't like it, so I stopped. But yeah, this is me just trying to select some blocks. And yeah, a lot of rain in this video as well. And I've left the audio on so I can hear it. So maybe you should be able to hear it as well. And yeah, this is me trying to work out what blocks I'm going to use. Out of these, I'm pretty sure I only used the oak planks, because they were the only block that sort of made sense with building this London landmark. Why has the screen gone black? Oh, the screen's back. It went black, I don't know why. But anyway, this is me building like the foundation of this well-known London landmark that won't be named. Fun fact, when I get to the end of this video, it'll be obvious, so I'll save my fun fact for the end of the video. But yeah, the fun fact kind of is that I didn't know what the real name of this landmark was. I was thinking it was like the obvious name, but it's not actually its real name. It's got a different name. But I'll save that fun fact for the end, and I'll probably be saying it in every single video, so yeah, it won't be a fun fact by the end of it. So I googled it, and it should be 12 metres by, I don't know, I think 12 metres across, but I found 12 metres wasn't long enough, so I doubled it for 24, and then I filled in like the back, like the width, just so it would sort of fit. I didn't really count the width, I just made the front side and the back side 24. And yeah, this bit, I didn't think about this, but like the wood always changes depending on what angle you're placing it, which I hate. So I ended up moving on to oak planks, because that was the only sort of thing that looked alright. So I changed the corners so they would be oak planks on each corner, just like the 3 blocks of the corner on either side of the corner. And I would keep standing motionless. There's a few cuts in this video where I just stood and didn't sort of, because I'm like trying to Google what I'm supposed to be doing, because I just don't know. Still not very obvious what London landmark I'm building, I don't think, at this point. But I think in a few minutes it will look the way that you think it will look. So I go up 92 blocks in the sky, I think. I mean, you know that I miscount a lot, so it might not be exactly 90. Is it even 92? 96. 96. But it might not actually be 96 because I don't know how to count. So hopefully when I've done each corner 96 blocks in the sky, it might be a bit obvious what I'm building. A very popular London landmark. So yeah, I also think at some point I'll go back to Buckingham Palace and build like the outside bit, like the what do you call it? Like the front bit, like the driveway bit, and then the gates, and then the roundabout thing, the big statue, and then probably put some of them armour stands on the balcony. Probably do that, but I don't know yet. And then build like the road around, and I guess maybe connect the two. But obviously in real life this building I don't think is super close. You could probably maybe see it maybe from the top of Buckingham Palace, but I don't know if you'd actually see it. So yeah. And then on the final corner, yeah, I feel like this might be a bit easier to build compared to Buckingham Palace because it's more straightforward and it's not like that intense, but there are definitely bits in it that make it difficult, so we'll have to hope that it looks the way I want it to. But it already looks kind of like how it is, because it's quite an obvious shaped building for a very obvious London landmark. So yeah, it looks how you'd expect it to look, so it's maybe slightly more obvious than Buckingham Palace, although I feel like at least from the front Buckingham Palace does look like Buckingham Palace. But yeah, it's pretty obvious what this very big building is, I feel like, at this point. But if you don't know, then you can keep guessing. It's very tall, very long, makes loud noises every hour. Yeah, I actually got a lot done in this video, but then this video is like 40 minutes originally, so yeah, it makes sense that I would get a lot done. I'm actually filming kind of late in the day as well, like it's just past, it's 11:11 right now, and yeah, I'm normally doing this a lot earlier in the day, but yeah, this video was like 40 minutes, so it makes sense. So this was just sort of marking down how long this bit is, because I wasn't sure if this was going to be the entirety of, if the 96 metres is the entirety of the building, or if this is just like the main bit of the building, like the tower part. But I ended up making this just the tower part, which I don't know if I'm going to regret. But I feel like it looks to scale if this was just the tower part of the building, rather than like the top bit. So that's quite good, I suppose. Yeah, and then it kept raining, so I changed it and cut it out. I spent a lot of time in this video struggling to find blocks that made sense. kept trying to find stripped wood and stuff, but it all either, like, when you press it, like when you place the block, it just makes it, depending on the angle, it changes the block. And I just continued with oak, because at least it like kept like the sandy colour. And I know it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. I want it to have a nice colour. I also don't know if I'll use redstone, because I can't do redstone. I've never done redstone for the actual main bit of the building, so we'll have to see. I don't know how all that works. I'm sure there's a tutorial on YouTube that I can do that might tell me how to do that. So yeah, this is me just trying to find a block that's different from oak planks, because oak planks is kind of boring, but I couldn't really find any, so I got rid of all these and just went back to the oak stripped wood or something, whatever it is. Oak stripped oak, and I did this on all the way at the edge, apart from like the 3 corner blocks, just so it would stay consistent. And I did that. I tried to do it all from the same angle, so instead of like pressing, I keep saying placing them individually, it's like all one big placing, so it's not different angles. And then what did I do next? I think I moved on to, I looked at another picture and I looked at the like more detailed bits at the very top of the tower part, which is why I'm not moving, because I'm looking at Google trying to work out what it's going to look like. It's got windows in it, but the windows seem quite dark, so I ended up using black stained glass as windows. And then I made the corners higher by 3, because I felt like that's, you know, a good size 3 up before you fully build the main part of this building. And yeah, and then I started adding windows and things, but because this is like, I guess like 24 across, it was a bit awkward for some reason for me to like get it in a certain way. I added some stairs to these corner bits, because my cat's in a bag. That's not good. Because I wanted this to sort of stand out, which it kind of does in real life anyway, so I was like, I'll just add some stairs, because stairs are good, always need stairs. And yeah, these are the stairs that I did in each corner. And then I think this is when I started doing the detail on the front. I mainly just focused on the front from this point, and the front bit had like separating bits between each window, so I decided to use oak fence, and I tried to work out like how many blocks, because on the actual picture it's only 1 block thick windows, but then here it obviously doesn't make sense to do just 1 block thickness, so I ended up doing more than that. And then it rained again, so I had to turn the rain off, and I added the oak. This took a few trials to do because I wasn't sort of doing it good enough. Sorry about that. I had to go and sort the cats out because they were destroying the room. So yeah, I had to get rid of parts of the fence because I kept doing it wrong, because it wasn't super obvious what I was doing. And it's like so simple when you actually look at it, but in the moment I was very confused. I think I kept counting it wrong, which makes me think it's not 24 across, but it's not that important. So I used some grey stained clay, grey stained glass to build the windows, and then I put some oak half slabs over the top to sort of bring it all together, because it just kind of looked a bit weird and like naked because it was just glass and fences. So I added the half slabs eventually at some point, I think. In a second. I got the half slabs. I couldn't spell half slabs, that was a problem. Apparently it's technically not called a half slab, it's just a slab. So I added the slabs, and I don't know what I did after this. I don't think I did much. I think I just sort of stood motionless for some time and sort of looked at it, and then that's it for this video really. Hope you liked it. I hope it's obvious what I built, which, yeah, I don't know if I'll title this video that or not, but yeah, hope it's obvious what I built. Hope you liked this video, hope you thought it was okay, hope you like and share it. Bye.